Welcome to Yes PHX. I'm Daniel Valenzuela. Once again, the Phoenix economy is dependent on our ability to attract, retain, and develop talent. And Patriot Boot Camp is doing all of those things right here in Phoenix over a 3-day weekend. I'm here with Phil Potter from Bunker Labs and RJ Jones from Zillow. Phil, tell us about Patriot Boot Camp.
Patriot Boot Camp is a 3-day veteran affinity event put on by the Techstars Group. It started in 2012. They've done some amazing work helping veteran-led technology startups get up and off the ground. It's been a fantastic group. They do some amazing work to bring in and gather talent and educate and put the right mentors around these veterans to get these technology startups off the ground. And we're fortunate enough that they were looking to have the event outside the East Coast, which is where it usually is. And through some relationships that I have, I was able to convince them that really Phoenix is a great place for veterans and veteran-led startups. And here they are. We're really eager and excited to be great and gracious hosts and to show off the Phoenix ecosystem.
And this is where the attraction of the talent comes in. I want to talk to one of your mentors for this event. RJ, you're with Zillow?
Yes.
Tell us why veterans are specifically geared towards these traits that we want to see or we see in entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. So for those that are on active duty, you go through many experiences that are going to be trying to you. You're going to be faced with difficult circumstances and challenges, whether it be combat or training. So these experiences endow you with certain characteristics: resiliency, commitment to the mission, being mission-driven, having courage to take on any type of hardship and push through to the end. These are the types of things that, as an entrepreneur, you're going to be faced with challenges, and you have to be willing to push on. You know, stay committed to the mission, no matter what, because there's going to be good times and bad times. And as long as you take what you've learned and experienced in the military and channel that into your entrepreneurial venture, there's a high chance of success. So when you look at statistics around veteran-founded entrepreneurs and their startups, they have a higher chance of success because they're leveraging the skills, the attributes that they gained while they were in the military.
It's pretty impressive. Let's come back to Phoenix, and I love what you said because I think it's all of our, it's our ecosystem collectively, right? We have a lot to show off here in Phoenix. When you were telling them Phoenix is the place to be, how did you convince them?
Well, I just told the story that's already here. So, people are really surprised when they hear Maricopa County has the second largest veteran population in the United States, right? And that goes back to our history, that goes back to our legacy. Luke Air Force Base, the legacy of Williams Field, our aerospace and defense sector. And together with my colleague Felix Zayas and I, we spent the last several months walking around saying, look, we know veterans are really good at this stuff, and we know Phoenix is a welcoming community, but will it go together? And what we found is there's an amazing number of veteran business leaders already in town. The thing that I love about this city is there's not really a veteran-civilian divide. We respect each other a great deal because of that history. We've worked together, we've gone to school together, our kids play together, that sort of a thing. So when you look at the ecosystem, which is so vital to any startup succeeding, we had all those raw materials, those natural resources, so to speak, sitting here waiting to be put together and put to use. And I know it, and again, Felix knows it, and I think RJ's seeing it as well. And then we just shared that story with the folks at Patriot Boot Camp, and here they are.
Well, thank you for all of your effort. I gotta tell you, our veterans clearly deserve a great deal of credit for defending our country and fighting for our freedom. But I think the story that is being uncovered here is our veterans are also driving our economy forward. We're talking the 21st century jobs that we all must be prepared for. Our veterans are leading the way in that effort as well. And capital is important to any entrepreneur. Veterans can find capital here, correct?
Exactly. That's one of the unique things about the city. Again, the divide is not great, so the ability to interact with equity investors is going to be easier. We've already seen that. There are quite a few investors who are very interested in these companies already. Even on the debt capital side, the banks understand veterans too, because there's a lot of big veterans initiatives. So at the end of the day, when it comes to capital, securing capital, raising capital, this is the place to be, and this is one of the things that we want to help out with through Bunker Labs as we go forward. In the end, the ultimate end state is veterans all across the nation, when they think, where should I start a new business? They think this is the place to be for all the reasons we already outlined, including capital.
Well, we're excited to have this event right here in Phoenix. Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniel Valenzuela. Keep watching Yes PHX.